Good evening and welcome. Oh, hello, Harold. How are you today? Again, this afternoon. And to answer your question real quick, no, I did not get a nap. So I am really exhausted. Good evening, Stands Alone. How are you, sweetie? I don't know how many's going to pop in for the weigh in. Y'all just put your uh, if you're weighing in tonight, just put everything in the chat room, and when Miss Deb gets back, I will message her and let her know that everything is in the chat room. And I am beat. I'm gonna tell you, I did. I took a shower, and um, I thank God that Dawn went live so I could go over there and hang out in her chat room for a minute to keep me awake. But I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last. I really don't. After that journey yesterday and getting lost and driving over 700 and something miles, oof, I'm tired. Um, Good evening, Idaho Garden Girl. How are you? I really hope, and I know Harold really and a lot of others really enjoyed the live stream yesterday from the Dolly Parton Stampede, and I want to say thank you all for that. Um, and I hope that everybody that rewatches it at least leaves a comment and hits the thumbs up over there on that one. Um, but I think Fishing Frustrated and Rare Bond, I seen where they went over there and was watching it, and they left a message and stuff, and I appreciate those two checking it out. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's had a great Father's Day. And Idaho, I hope your garden's going good. Stands alone. If you got your garden going, I hope it's going good. Harold, I don't know if you got a garden going or not. Hi, Suburban. How are you, sweetie? Miss Kim is tuckered out because I took a detour on the wrong road and ended up in Asheville, North Carolina after leaving the Stampede yesterday. So it was a long drive back home. Hi, Miss Mary. Welcome, sweetie. Good to see you. I'm really glad that y'all enjoyed it. I am. I'm glad that they told me I could live stream it and didn't have to worry about getting in trouble. I am good. Just a little exhausted. Just running on a few hours of sleep. But I plan on my little one and I to do something else here in a couple of days. Um, well, this next weekend. But I think we're going to wait until after she gets out of summer school and then try to go back up to the mountains again and do a train ride across the mountaintop and do some video footage and stuff up in there. I got to look more into that. Oh, let me find my glasses so I can put them on because I don't have my contacts in to read the chat room. Girl, I know. My herb plants and my kelp plant that was doing great, my mint plant, yeah, they're fried. They got fried a couple of days ago. The only plant that I got going out there, two plants that I got going good, is my mother-in-law's tongue. It's growing like crazy, and my sweet potato plant. So hopefully I get plentiful sweet potatoes from the one potato that I planted. So let me catch up here with the chat room. Bene free for all with drunk lady on second floor today. Oh my goodness, Mary. Say it ain't so. Did you drink with her or did you let her drink alone? uh, I'm so sorry, Stans, about your plants, but I know what you mean because we've been in them high temperatures too. Good evening, Coral. Coral, I just asked everybody that's doing the weigh-in, just put your weight in the chat room. And when I talk to Miss Deb later on this week, um, I will let her know that everybody just put it in the chat room, or I can go back in later tomorrow and stuff and write it down and send it to her. Because she's on a much needed break. Her and her husband went and did some things together. They needed some time together and to spend some time together. So that was their plan. And I'm praying that Miss Michelle's okay because I haven't talked to her since yesterday before I made it up to Gatlinburg. So, but I didn't send nobody a link because I wasn't planning on staying here real long. It was 121 back at 122. So I'll take it. I hear you, Coral. Yeah. My weight fluctuates too, sweetie. You know, some of it could be water, retaining water. Our bodies could be retaining water. Um, I only eat once a day, and that's probably between 2 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I don't eat anything else. Harold, you want some Chinese takeout? I thought you were going to get you some fish. Okay, cool. That's good though. A pound is a pound, an inch is an inch, and um, Idaho Garden Girl, if you put out a video, I didn't catch it. Um, I'll have to go back in and look and see if you posted it. So, too lazy. Yeah, I hear you. I said I wished I had the DoorDash app, but then that costs us more money, and I'm kind of tight with money. I don't like to spend it unless I just, you know, unless it's really on something I want. Y'all talking about Chinese? Y'all, Coral, if you had Chinese, you're the third one today that I've heard talk about Chinese. Miss Dawn was having Chinese on her channel, and Miss Tony was having Chinese. So I guess Chinese was the thing to do today. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Coral. That's what he said. Because Long John Silver's is closed down everywhere. They even closed down here in Tennessee, for Pete's sake. Um, Hi, Linda. Hi, Joey. I love y'all. Thank you for popping in. Um, Linda, while you're here, where'd they go? I will. I will get with you about these pictures that they did up at the Stampede. This is one that they did of Sydney. That's one. And then this is the other one. And I'm not done yet. There's 4 more. They did this one. So I can send you one of them. And this one's kind of cool because it's kind of like a poster from the Stampede. So I think I'll keep that and put that one in a frame. Yeah, I had her look up the Stampede and I called it the Dixie Stampede. And when I heard the thing come on the GPS, it says welcome to the Dixie Stampede in Branson, Missouri. I was like, yep, nope, that's the wrong one. We're not going to Branson, Missouri. So, so we're going to Gatlinburg. Let's just go to Gatlinburg, and then we'll look up Dolly's place. Um, there's a picture of her and I, and then here's the last picture of her and I. So, but I'll send you one of them, Miss Linda, my daughter. Till Harold to DoorDash it like he did for JW. Yeah, I remember he did do that. I remember he did that. That's funny, Coral, that you remember that. But of course, you got a pretty sharp memory. You remember a lot of things. You're welcome, Linda. You know Mama loves you. Tell Joey I said hi. Mary, if you didn't watch the video from yesterday from the Stampede, Miss Malachi, hi, sister. How are you? I am so glad that you got your card finally in the mail. And thank you for the little shout out video clip that you did. I hope you liked it all. Joey's playing his games. Miss Malachi, you'll have to watch the video that I did yesterday from um, Dolly's Stampede. Yeah, Dolly Parton's Stampede. Um, it's about an hour and a half long, though, I'm going to tell you. But uh, what few people I had in the chat room, I think they all enjoyed it. And you're very welcome, Malachi. I sent you the gift card due to the fact because it's so expensive and y'all aren't allowed certain things over there. So I just figured I'd send you the gift card, and that way you can get some stuff that you need and or use it for whatever you need it for, sweetie. So yeah, it's been yesterday was a long day for Miss Kim, especially the ride back home. The ride over there wasn't bad. It was just getting discombobulated coming out of the Smoky Mountains and getting turned around and end up in Asheville, North Carolina. And then have to turn around and stop and hit the home button on the GPS and get me turned around and uh, get me back across the state line there. Yeah, I'm glad I found my way home too, Linda. I was never really lost. It was just, um, I talked to my brother this morning to wish him a happy Father's Day in West Virginia. And he's like, Asheville, that's where I was at a couple of weeks ago. Good evening, Sandy. And he's like, that's where I was at the other week with the bike run. And I'm like, well, you could have told me and I could have met you guys, you know. Um, so, yeah, but it's all good. I still want to do some more research on the train ride and take that around the mountaintop. And like I said, and do some video on that. I think it'd be good. Good evening, G. Welcome. And thank you for joining the family over here. I got the notification today that you joined our little family over here. So you're more than welcome. And I will know something later on this week. Thank you, Malachi, for mentioning. Hit the like button, everybody. Um, and you're very welcome. Oh, hi, JH. How are you, sweet pea? JH, you got to watch my video from yesterday. I don't know if you saw it yet or not, but you got to watch it. It was live from the Dolly Parton Stampede. It was pretty awesome. I had been wanting to take Sydney up there for a while, and we hadn't done it. So yesterday we just did it. So Malachi Joey is Linda on her husband's channel, on Joey's channel. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's about an hour and a half long. And then at the end, I walk outside and show some of the horses and tell y'all the names of the horses and stuff, which they're beautiful. They're beautiful. And then poor babies were just plumb tuckered out. And they do that every hour and a half to 2 hours. And if you look in the live stream, you can tell that the balconies were not completely full, so they're still doing limited seating to a certain degree. But we left with 2 Cornish hens, 2 corn on the cob, and the apple fritter or the apple danger, whatever you want to call it. Sydney later on we ate one of the little Cornish hens. We brought the other one home, and I'm gonna make some chicken and rice with that tomorrow. So yeah, we were so excited about watching the show. We wasn't even interested in eating. A lot of people were like that. There was a lot of people getting doggy bags to go. So, oh, Coral, that's funny. No, it's my daughter Linda. She's just on her husband's tab. Her phone is messing up and stuff. So if you see Joseph Spano in here, it's her and Joey. Uh, Malachi, the weather, the heat here has been in the high 90s, and when the heat index, it's been 100 and something plus. So it's been really hot across the U.S. Not just here. I mean, pretty much the central part of the U.S. and all the way over to the East Coast. So it's been hot, hot, hot. Well, I'm glad it's cool there. I like the video. I saw the video of y'all at the beach, and Tommy said the water was cool, and he hadn't been feeling good, so I hope he's feeling better. Um, Glad to see y'all didn't get in that cool water and end up getting sick. Yeah, down in Texas, it's been extremely hot. Yeah, that's what ICU has been telling me as well, JH. Yeah, it's been really hot. And in Arkansas, Georgia, South Carolina. Mary, you're in the 50s? Lucky you. And I bet you got the windows open. Oh, okay, Malachi. I'm glad. Going to be in the 40s tonight. Jeez Louise. Wow. Mary sent some of that weather your way. Oh. She said, no, it's cold. Currently 61 in New York, where Linda's at. It could snow. Are you kidding? Seriously, Mary? Snow? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Indiana has been cold for 2 days, but heat's back tomorrow. Supposed to be better than last week. Well, they said we were supposed to get in the hundreds this week, unless they've changed it, you know, with all the stuff they do up around through there, that they don't like for us to talk about because they get butt hurt. They don't like the truth. But the Lord says the truth will set you free. Oh no, it's 91 degrees here and it feels like 92 outside. So, oh, yep, nope, we're going to be all in the 90s, and Wednesday we're supposed to hit the 100. Joy, joy. But does say that tonight is going to be clear and down in the 50s. But the rest of this week it won't be. It'll be in the 60s and 70s at night, and in the upper 90s and stuff this week. So, oh, well, that's good. Your zucchini's growing. The tomatoes will come along. Oh my goodness, Suburban. I know what you're talking about, girl. I know, G. Yeah, we got to pray that the power stays on. And I guess we had a storm that come through here. I didn't even know we had a storm come through here a few days ago, and through parts of Tennessee that took out power lines and stuff. So there was like, I think altogether in a few different counties, there was like some 60 odd thousand people without power. And some of them was without power for like a day or so, but they got it all back up and running as far as I know. Isn't that crazy? Be down in the 50s and then back up in the 90s? That's nuts. Um, Scary storms have been, yeah. Tornadoes working on getting there. Not time yet. Strawberries being slow. Oh, tomatoes working on getting there. I said tornadoes. God, Coral. So I got glasses on, still can't read. What is who going to do in July and August, Harold? Now, on my way back, I did hear that on July the 4th, for a July the 4th celebration over in East Tennessee, they're going to do something called a smoke on the water. It's supposed to be a big extravaganza for the 4th of July with some bands and stuff like that. I told Sydney it all sounded fun, but I don't think I'm going to attempt that because that's just too much traffic and too many people. I'll just get some fireworks and call a couple of people around here I know and get me a couple more center blocks and set my display and stuff up out here in the parking lot over by the office, and put put some fireworks off. but that depends on whether we'll be able to or not because of all this heat drying everything out. Even if I have buckets of water sitting over there and stuff in a fire extinguisher, you can't always predict where certain things go. And I like to buy the big stuff and a few of the small things, because Sydney doesn't like the bottle rockets and certain types of stuff. She just doesn't like it. So I don't buy that stuff. Deep purples. Yes, good days. Oh, that sounds fun, Malachi. Smoke on the water and fire in the sky. Good song. Yeah, that is a good song, Mary. I expect more blackouts. We had some, but uh, they won't say it was heat. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, Mary, with the alphabet gang. Oh no. When when I started to go into the stampede rate, um, I forgot I had something in my pocketbook, and I seen security and they're searching handbags and pocketbooks. And Sydney said, "Mom, you didn't see the sign?" And I'm like, yeah, no, hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be back in a few minutes." So I had to go take care of a couple things and then come back and go in. Oh, that's nice, Malachi. I'm glad you're getting reunited with a lot of your friends that you haven't seen in a long time. That's good. And glad to see that the group of you all went out and to the ocean and stuff and had a good time plunging in the cold water. They over here, Malachi, they call it, what is it, the polar bear plunge or something like that. And some of the states they do it up in Alaska, and um, I forget what all states they do it in, but they do it in several different states here. There's little groups of them that do it. Yeah, Mary, I'm with you. I'd rather be at home too. They call it the polar bear plunge up there too. Yeah, yeah. Wow. If a couple of you ladies would like for me to send you a link, just let me know in the chat room and I'll email you a link if you want to come up on the panel and talk for a few minutes. All week, every year? Oh no, I couldn't do it all week. I don't even think I could do it at all. My body would go into shock. I'd probably go into cardiac arrest. Been more mindful about turning lights off with the power stuff. Yeah, I'll tell you what I do is, like, a lot of people will leave their microwave plugged up all the time and certain stuff plugged up, but you never really use it. It still pulls a current through even though you're not using it. So I unplug a lot of stuff. I keep a lot of things unplugged, and it keeps my light bill down a lot. Yeah, Harold, we saw you jump in the lake, Motley. You lost your wig and your shoe. uh, but you had fun, and that's what counts. And you did it for a cause. I don't know. It may be refreshing for some people, Linda, but uh, some of us just ain't quite up for that. I know they do it like over in different countries too. You know. Yeah, Malachi. Some of us do here too, and they're expensive to buy, and sometimes they don't last very long. That's the bad thing about them. They're supposed to last longer, but I know Westinghouse and what was it, GE, back in the day when you used to buy those light bulbs when they were made here in this country, they lasted like forever. Nowadays, you buy one of them, you're lucky if it lasts us a few months without burning out. So, yeah, gee, I understand what you're saying about those lights. Yeah. Oh, well, that's good that they last for years. I guess it just depends on where they're made at and where they come from, you know. Anymore with a lot of things that you buy that's made in certain countries. I'm not going to say the countries because y'all know the countries. If it's made in certain countries, they don't last as long as they used to. Because I don't want to sound racist or anything by calling out certain countries. Oh, okay, Harold. I didn't know that. Coral, I see your message to Malachi there. Yeah, I've heard that too. Again, like I said, it could be, you know, probably not all of them are made in the same country. They could be made in different countries. So um, it just depends on what country they're being made in. If they're being made in their own country, they may have a different standard to go by in accordance to making those versus the foreign countries that make a lot of our stuff that we get, you know. And I mean, I know them goods get shipped out all across the world, but it seems like we just get bombarded with a lot of that stuff anymore. And it's sad because I remember you used to see the stamp or the tag on it, made in the USA, made in the USA. And when Levi stopped making their pants here, I quit buying them. I quit buying Wranglers. And I love Wranglers and Levi's, but I'm not going to pay anywhere from 60 to 100 and something dollars for a pair of jeans, and they still don't last because they're made cheaply. They're not the heavy denim that they used to be. You could used to be able to buy Levi and Wrangler, and they were a heavy denim jean, and they last for years and years. Now you buy them, you're lucky if the in between the legs and the buttocks doesn't get wore out real quick. So, and I'm like, if I wanted holy rollers, well, because that's what I call blue jeans with holes in them. I call them holy rollers. Um, I refuse to buy any type of jeans like that. So back when we were kids, we shoot, our parents would go buy the patches or take other material and patch our blue jeans and stuff and sew them up, so they would last longer. Tape that broke a few years ago. The new ones are great. Last 4 years. That's awesome, Malachi. I didn't know that, Coral. Yeah, I know. See, that's what I'm saying, Malachi. Yeah, they lasted for years and years. I still got a pair of Levi jeans and stuff back there of the heavy denim, but I can't get in them. But I refuse to get rid of them because I keep telling myself I'm going to get back down and I'm going to get in them. I'm going to get back down and I'm going to get in them. So, oh, really? Well, I'm glad I don't use black lights a lot. I do have some that I bought um, for a couple of different activities here, but we only use them for that activity, and then put them back in the box and put them up. So we don't even really use them. All right, Mary. That's a good idea. Just put them in a bin. Yeah. Yeah, I always like the way the Wranglers fit and the Levi's fit. Coral, what did you just subtract there? Oh, about the toxic. Right, G. Right. Really, Coral. Oh, I didn't know that. G. Didn't sit right on me. Yeah, the new ones, they just they don't feel right. The newer Levi's and stuff. I always like the way the men's jeans fit back in my time, back when I was in my uh, late teens and 20s and stuff and 30s. But and the Wrangler, I would always buy them, in them jeans. Hi, John. Thank you for popping in, sweetie. I'm surprised you're still awake. Y'all, we have the pleasure of two people from the UK in the chat room. And John, I got to tell you, you look good. You looked really good. You look like you put on a couple pounds. You looked really good today. It was good to see you. Oh, Malachi, that sounds like fun. I hope you guys have a blast. I really do. And John, thank you. John, Rare Bond left a comment, a reply to your comment in the chat from where you watched that live stream from yesterday that I did. Thank you for leaving me a comment, brother. It's hard to keep up with everybody's channels when you're all um, on different time schedules, and you're sub to a bunch of channels and stuff, you know. So I've been trying to get back in there, and I've been having Miss Deb and ICU on. Hi, Rare Bond. Thank you, sweetie, and thank you for the comment. And I hope you enjoyed yesterday's live stream. I left you and John both a reply message and told you both thank you. Um, but I've been having Miss Deb and ICU on Fridays, and they've been selling jewelry on my live stream. Miss Deb is eventually going to get her YouTube channel up and running when she can get time and stuff. So I just been sharing my website with them to let them get their feet wet and kind of get used to getting in that routine of selling stuff and everything. And it's been fun. It's been different, but it's been fun. If I could keep my blinders on and quit looking at the stuff and buying stuff, I'd be better off. But Miss Malachi, we need to talk, lady. I haven't, my sister from another mother. I haven't seen and talked to you in so long. It seems like months and months, and I know it hasn't been that long, but it seems like it has been that long. ICU is doing good. She's had some dental work, but she's doing good. Deb is doing good. She's still going through her dental work and working herself to death at her job, and then trying to get over here on my live stream on Friday nights and sell some jewelry and some artwork. So if you want, I can send you a link, Malachi, and you can come up here with me for a few minutes. I know you probably can't stay long, but you can come up here a few minutes and chit chat with everybody. I know everybody would like to see your beautiful face. A lot of people's been missing you. I know it's thinking, well, I have. I'll be the first one to admit it. And I know there's other ladies that's been missing you too. So let me catch the link here. Oh, wait. There it goes. It might take a minute or two for it to get to you, sis. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Tony. I appreciate that. That was nice of you. I don't care if you're all ready for bed. I'm ready for bed too. But all they're seeing is my head. I done took me a shower, and I was going to stay on here uh, for about 45 minutes to an hour just to chit chat and let everybody know I'm good to go. I made it home safe, and um, I appreciate the ladies from the chat rooms and stuff that kept me company and kept me on the right track and kept checking on me periodically yesterday. Oh, nice, Rare Bond. John, I hope you figure out the what you call it, the oh crap, what was it, the drone. I hope you get your drone fixed and don't lose it this time. So yeah. Wow, 13 people, my goodness. Your blue eyes too? Are your blue eyes crying in the rain, Rare Bond? I got blue eyes too. There's a lot of blue-eyed people in the world. But when I get mad, they turn green. Yep, they turn green. Mr. Wildman, good evening, sir. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Art, you're going to have to go check out my live stream that I did yesterday from the Dolly Parton Stampede. Yep. There's a picture that they did of us. It was awesome. It's about an hour and a half long, and you got to watch it all the way to the end because, man, they do a lot of different stuff in there. And they told me I had permission to film it live and share it out. People could share it on their um, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever website you got, you could share it out on. So I was so happy, and I was really happy because my phone did not die. I managed to get the whole thing. So thank you, G. Yeah, this picture I'm gonna keep. It kind of reminds me like a wanted picture, but it's not a wanted picture. But it kind of reminds me of that. So well, I'm glad that those of you that were in the live stream watching it and everything that you were able to feel like you were there. That's good. No, they said the more publicity, the better it is for them, and it's pu- uh, free advertisement. Let me put it that way, because the other word I'm getting fumbled mouth with. The only thing they asked was just no flashing on cameras, um, but there were cameras doing the flash. So yeah. So some of y'all that were doing the weigh in and stuff, as long as you got your weight in the chat room, we're good. And like I said, I can go back through the chat room and look at it and write it down. Um, the show was fabulous. It was. And I was even singing at the end of it when they were singing God Bless America. I think that's what it was. Um, I was trying to sing anyway. Miss Dolly Parton was singing. They had her record playing where she sings that song. Matter of fact, they played a few of her songs in that, a couple of them. So it was good. And Ark, I'm liking some of them videos you were doing. You were doing that, like taking a bath in the creek. Hey, when you're out camping like that, I remember when when we lived up in Jersey, and my stepdad took us out. He was out there in the lake, and so was some of his family out there in the lake, and they just had their bars of soap, just soaping it up and washing right there. I was like, Mom, what are they doing? Why are they out there in the lake? She said, Well, because that's where you're going to go wash yourself up at. And I'm like, I was kind of nervous about that. But of course, I was dressed. So as long as I didn't have to get undressed to get in there, I was okay with that. Hi, Stans. Welcome. Oh, you live in okay. Where's the Flatlines Mountains, G? Yeah, I'm glad to see all of y'all in here. Y'all just made my night. I've been lucky here lately if I have 8 people pop in, so. Oh, that's nice, Malachi. That's nice. Yeah, I rewatched the live stream from yesterday this morning on the TV. So, and I could my phone glitched a couple times. Some of them told me they didn't see it, and if I saw it, then I got better eyes than they did. But it did glitch up on me a couple of times in there. And then when the women were holding on to the rope, they were doing the rope thing and soaring through there. That was awesome. I told Sydney, you should try that. And she's like, yeah, no, I don't think so, Mom. Did I get over to? No, No, you'll have to send me that information, Coral. I'll have to look into that. Oh, okay, geez. Gotcha. That's that's not too far from Tennessee. I'm in Northwest Tennessee, so I take it Harold's probably been there because he said he used to go over there. Yeah, I wanted to try to see about getting up on the Smoky Mountains to the Cherokee reservations, like Harold was talking about, and letting Sydney watch the Indians do their dance and sing and stuff. I thought I know she'd just get a big kick out of that. Oh, okay. I know they had a lot of places up in the Pigeon Ford area that you could rent, like, I don't even know what you would call them. They're off-road terrain vehicles and stuff. Um, but you ride them on the road, and you could fit several people in there. I don't know how much they cost because I didn't even look into that. Um, okay, Coral. Thank you. Oh, Malachi, you're gonna have fun if you do that. Yeah, Tony, there is a lot of places here. Like I said, we got Falls Creek Falls. Um, It's it's up towards Knoxville, but it's back just this side of Knoxville before you get up there, and they've got I don't know how many different waterfalls in that park. A lot of walking trails, the rope bridge. Um, they rebuilt the motel up there and did a lot of a new work up there. Um, and you can take RVs up there. You can take tents up there. It's really nice. It's really nice. And then at night, you have some of the people that work at the park. They do excuse me, excuse me, campfire sing-alongs and stuff like that, which is really nice. And you can hear them. Yeah, we got a lot of state parks. A lot of state parks. There was one that Sydney looked up the other day. It's just a few miles up the road, and I've lived here pretty near all my life, except when I was married and gone. Um, and there's a park she found. I never even heard of it. I was taking 24 east at night. Well, that's a ride for the first time. Oh, okay, G. Malachi, that place where you guys go camping at, it's beautiful. It's really nice. And the videos that you've been putting out of the places, the view, and your family and stuff, I love them. They are nice. But y'all get me. You got to go get that ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream, ice cream. It looked like Malachi had a ice cream, and it looked like it had like cotton candy or I don't even know what all was in it, but it looked delicious. Oh, I know them grandkids loved it. Yeah, which is awesome. But you got me when you got your friend snoring in the tent, and then you scared him. That was too funny. And Tommy in there just cooking up. I'm gonna have to see if I can find me a tent like that because it's got like a separate room for like your sleeping quarters, and then you have an area that you can stand up in, and you could do your cooking and stuff. That's nice, and I love the way you had it all set up, just like if you were at home. It was awesome. I like the oversized park meal that you went to. Yeah, John, I'm gonna have to go back in and look at a couple of your videos. I know you've been on some fishing videos. Was it 90-day finance in just a few minutes? Finance for what? Yes, and Malachi and them go out, and yeah, that's good that you still do the exercise on the stuff out there. I haven't did an exercise workout video at the park in a minute. I know I'm slacking. I haven't did a walk and talk in a minute. So if I get me some proper rest tonight, um, And Sydney doesn't have school tomorrow because of Juneteenth, as they call it. Um, they're making it a federal holiday now. Um, yeah, we're all slacking. We're all slacking because it was spring. It was winter. I don't even know where spring went because it's spring and shot out of here, and then we went into the heat factory. So um, I got to try to do something with her before they open the pool over here because once they get the pool open, then my hands are going to be tied 7 days a week on trying to get anywhere because for a while because I have to open and close the pool because she asked me to be the pool monitor over there again. So, which is pretty good because that's money off my rent. So, the exercise machines are not that big, John. I bet so, Malachi. I bet so. Yes, Idaho, it is. It is. Let's see, for um, July, August, September. Um, for the few months that it's open, she pays like a flat rate, and it all just gets credited towards my rent. So I don't see any of the money itself, but it she just puts it on my thing towards the rent. So it always helps out, especially with school starting back in August, and I have to send her back to public school this year. Yeah, well, yeah, I know what you mean about the exercise machines. Some of them, your feet do have a hard time reaching some of them, even here. I didn't know if my legs were going to be long enough to reach the paddles on that bike thing that I did that one time at the park, but I managed. And it helped out that right knee after having surgery again, so it helped pop the cartridge and stuff in it, so that was good. So, um, but y'all, it's after 8 o'clock here. Um, Malachi, I sent you a link if you want to um, holler at me later or something, or you can. Um, I'm only 5 foot 1.5. Yeah, well, Sierra's only 5 foot 1.5 too. Sydney's almost, I don't know, like 5 foot 4. She's she's getting taller. Yeah, John, I know it's 2 in the morning. Thank you, Tony. You have a blessed night too. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna get some rest. I got my medicine right here. Don't worry. I'm gonna get some much needed rest. I love all of y'all too, and I want to thank all of y'all for popping in the live stream with me and chatting with me a little bit. Let me know how you guys are all doing and everything. And we're gonna have to do this again later on this week and stuff. And I will let Miss Deb know who put their weight and stuff in the chat room. And I hope all you fathers out there had a wonderful, wonderful Father's Day. And I pray that the Lord blesses all the fathers and mothers. And y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. And remember, God loves you. Miss Kim loves you. And I thank you all for being my friends here on this channel. And I thank you all for joining me. And with that, I'm going to say good night. And I love you. And I'm going to see you on the flip side. Good night, all. God bless. You're welcome, Idaho. I love you, girl. Y'all have a blessed night.